welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you a story again. So this story name is Mukesh Starts a Zoo by Ruskin Bond. So one fine day, Mukesh spent 2 hours of crowded in zoo. 2 crowded hours in zoo? Wow. Then he was fascinated by colorful birds, gibbons, apes, and frightened by lions, tigers, leopards, and was dazzled by chimps. And there was no zoo in the town of Tehran where he lived. When day after his return, when he was eating his breakfast, he said, "I'm going to start my own zoo," he said confidently. But his sister said, "You don't have any animals. You cannot make a zoo without any animals." Then Mukesh said, "I will soon find them. That's what zoo is all about, collecting animals." He was gazing at the whitewashed wall and catching a lizard. He cannot reach the lizard, and lizard wasn't a lizard, it was a gecko, and it had kept 2 inches from his grasp. He was kept away from 2 inches of his grasp, and he was trying to get it. He cannot get it. Then his friend Teju commented around the roof, and he said, "That's not the way you catch a gecko or a lizard." He said, you catch it then. You will be my head keeper. Then you can catch it." Then Teju took the stick and took the lizard off the wall while with the stick and its leg. Then it was in the box. They closed it. Well, Teju and his sister Pookie lived next door. Okay? Then what happened? Then Teju said, "What else we can have in the zoo?" Then Mukesh said, "Then we can have your grandma's parrot." He said, "That's a good idea. But I don't think she is going to lend it to us. You see, it's a religious parrot." Then he said, "We're not going to tell her right now. We are going to take her rabbit. So and obviously we are going to take the zoo at evening or in the afternoon." Then he said, "Okay." So he said, "What else we can have in the zoo?" He said, "We can take Cookie's rabbit." He said, "Okay, I think she is going to lend it to us. Okay, so we will just rent it from her." Then he said, "What else we can have?" Mukesh said, "I have a pet dog." Then Teju said, "Dog is not a pet. Sorry, not a zoo animal." Mukesh said, My dog is real. You see, it has yellow eyes and black body." Said, "Okay, what else we can have now?" Mukesh think for 1 minute. Said, "We can take Sitaram's donkey." So Sitaram was the washerman's son, and he usually used a donkey to take laundry and deliver them back. He said, Teju said, "I never heard of a wild donkey, but I have heard of wild ass." So he's gave an idea. He said, "Why don't we paint black stripes on donkey and call it a zebra?" Mukesh said, "No, it's cheating and no tricks. It's not a circus. We're going to have a proper zoo." Then he said, "Okay." Then one day on Saturday afternoon, they stood in front of the jack tree and announced that we are opening a zoo. Today nice. We are going to come and see. So, in that case, Koki and Dolly were taking money by selling homemade tickets to them, and Teju and Mukesh were escorting the people. Escorting means telling them which animal is this, which animal is that. So, first attraction was the assortment of lizard. They better look sluggish, but no worries, they had lots of insects with them. Then they came to Mukesh's dog, rare black dog with yellow eyes. Then nice brushed painted rabbit, Koki's rabbit. He was looking very cuddly. Then next, the wild ass from Kutch, where everyone noticed it that it was Sitaram's donkey. Obviously, he came to buy those. He came to take those laundry. Okay. Next was Grandma's parrot, and many advertising people were standing there and listening. Parrot was singing very beautifully because they just said that it's a religious parrot, and it knows means it knows three religious chants and prayers. Then Koki and Dolly had about collected 10 rupees, and then what happened? There was the disturbance in enclosures. What happened? Mukesh's dog had dug itself out from the enclosures and digging itself into the rabbit's compartment. Rabbit was panic stricken. He was running round and round and round and was in danger. Then Koki saw her rabbit and rushed in, grabbed and cuddled it. Then what happened? Dog got an eye on the duck. When he was about to catch it, the duck flew away. Then nobody noticed that parrot's cage was left open. The parrot's cage door was left open. And before that, Sitaram's donkey had snagged the rope and ran home to eat food because it was past time and he was really hungry. Then that what happened? Parrot's cage door left open and it flew away in a nearby orchard. They just said really sadly, what am I going to do? Grandma is not going to believe me that it has flown into heaven. People go up without saying any blame to anyone. They didn't give any idea and with rude mood they got out from the zoo. Then Mukesh had an idea. Hey, why cannot we buy a new parrot from the stores? They just said, that's a good idea. I think we should do that. Then what happened? They bought a new parrot. Obviously, it was a hill parrot. And from which thing they bought? The 10 rupees they had collected from the tickets. Then what happened was grandmother was really angry and complaining bitterly. Why isn't the parrot singing prayers instead of making rude noises and weird noises? They just thought for some days and gradually he started something new. What did he start? You might be wondering. With that saying, he stood in front of the parrot every day and repeated the chants. Well, after 1 week, parrot had learned the prayers and was singing one of them. Grandmother was happy again, not because the parrot had started singing, Teju had also started singing. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Hope you are staying safe.